Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a young boy named Ethan. He was not a bad child, just lazy, even though he was smart. Every morning, he went to the rice fields with his father. His job was simple: chase away the birds that came to eat their crops. But Ethan didn't like running around. Instead, he came up with an easier idea. He placed wooden poles across the fields and tied ropes between them so he could pull the ropes and scare the birds away without even standing up. His father often looked at him with worry and thought, "If I fall sick one day, how will Ethan take care of everything?" But because Ethan always finished his work in his own clever way, his father never complained. One summer, everything changed. The rains didn't come, the fields dried, and Ethan's father fell seriously ill. For the first time in his life, Ethan had to take care of the entire field alone. He tried, but he wasn't used to real hard work. Slowly, the crops began to die. That night, Ethan sat under the stars, feeling helpless. Tears filled his eyes as he whispered, "Why didn't I work harder before? Now our crops, our future, and my father's dreams are disappearing." The next morning, a royal soldier arrived in the village and announced a grand competition at the king's palace. The winner would receive a chest of gold. Ethan's heart filled with hope. "Maybe I can save my family," he thought. The villagers laughed when he said he would join. "Ethan, the lazy boy, he'll never win." But he ignored their words, packed a small bag, and started his journey. After 3 long days, Ethan reached the palace. The first challenge was to cross a large lake. Only the first 3 would move to the next round. When the signal was given, everyone leaped into the water and started swimming, but Ethan stood still, thinking. He then ran into the forest, gathered branches, and built a small raft. "This is a race to cross the lake, not just a swimming contest," he thought. While others grew tired in the water, Ethan calmly paddled forward and finished third. The next day was the final challenge. Each contestant was given a giant wooden block and asked to push it 1 kilometer to the finish line. They could choose only one tool from a pile behind them. The first contestant took a rope, the second grabbed a long wooden lever. Ethan picked a small knife. People were confused and whispered, "What can he do with that?" But instead of pushing, Ethan sat down and started carving. After an hour, he had shaped the block into a round wooden wheel. While the others struggled with their heavy blocks, Ethan gently rolled his forward. With determination and a heart full of hope, he crossed the finish line first. The crowd, shocked at first, soon burst into applause. The boy they once called lazy was now a champion. This story teaches us that being lazy doesn't mean being useless. Ethan wasn't the strongest, but he had something more powerful: a reason to fight. When your heart finds a purpose, even the laziest person can achieve greatness. So if you ever feel lazy, don't just give up. Find your reason, your family, your dreams, your future. That reason will become your strength. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Wordy Heart for more emotional and inspiring stories that awaken your soul.